Hey, so this is my review of the Hismile v34 Color Corrector Serum, aka the purple toothpaste, right? Nice and purple looking. So, there are five things that I want you to know about this product. The first one is that this is not a teeth whitening product. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is not a teeth whitening product. Okay, so if you read the labels and you look on the website very carefully, right, they never ever mention that this is a teeth whitening product. They always say it is a teeth brightening product. Okay, it will enhance the brightness of your teeth. Okay, they are very careful in what they say about that because this product will not whiten your teeth, and you will not find that statement anywhere on the website at all because it is not a teeth whitening product. Okay. And the second thing I want you to know is that when they say that it can reduce your yellow tones on your teeth, right? Reduces yellow tones. That is true, right? That is a fact. It can actually reduce yellow tones. Okay. Evidence of that is you can see that in when people dye their hair with purple dye, it can reduce the yellowness in their hair. Okay, and the same thing happens is when you're baking. Actually, when you have very yellow buttercream and you add a little bit of purple dye into it, it will kind of lighten the buttercream. It will make it quote unquote a little bit whiter looking. Okay, and that is kind of the same thing with your teeth too. But if you wanted to do an experiment, just grab some yellow paint, right, and just add like a drop of purple into there, and as you mix it in, it will kind of neutralize some of the yellow. Okay, so this can actually reduce the yellowness in your teeth. Okay, so that is a fact. The third thing I want you to know is that the effects are temporary, but it can become permanent. Okay, a little bit contradictory there, but I will explain why. Most of the brightening effect is temporary because when you're brushing with the purple dye, right, some of the residual purple dye kind of stays on the surface of the enamel. Okay, and because some of the purple is on the enamel, it will reduce some of the yellowness, or at least the appearance of the yellowness of your teeth. Okay, that has more to do with color theory, where when you have the yellow color and the purple color, it will absorb certain lights, and it will reflect other types of light. Okay, and because of the combination, it does make your teeth look brighter or less yellow. But this will kind of brush off and wash off as you're eating, chewing, and when you brush your teeth with toothpaste. Okay, so you will lose that effect as soon as you do either one of those things. But on the other hand, the effects could potentially be permanent as well. Okay, because this is actually when you're brushing with this, you're actually brushing with a dye. It's like putting like food coloring on your teeth. Okay, so dyes are technically stains, so it could permanently stain. Embed purple stains into your teeth. If that does happen, you could get like a permanent brightening effect, right? Because if you look here very carefully, right, there's no whitening agent in here, right? But how it kind of brightens your teeth is that it has the DNC red dye number 33, the FDNC blue dye number 1. Okay, when you mix red and blue together, you get purple. All right, so the whole thing about this is that it's literally just a purple dye that you're painting on your teeth. Yes. So if you use this long enough, we would assume that some of the purple dye or the stain will eventually get embedded into your teeth, and you may potentially get a permanent, like slightly more brighter teeth. But yeah, so the fourth point I want you to know is that this is actually counterproductive to actual teeth whitening, right? So this goes back to the dyes. Okay, because if your teeth actually do permanently get stained with the purple dye, when you actually go to whiten your teeth with like actual peroxide products, the whitening has to work harder to remove the stains. Okay, so like the peroxide based products, it has to kind of oxidize the stains. Okay, so if you have yellow stains in your teeth, right, this has to kind of bleach that off, and if you have purple stains in your teeth, it has to bleach that off too. Okay, so it's actually creating like double the amount of work for when you actually want to use real teeth whitening products. Okay, and that kind of comes back around to the other point of how like this doesn't bleach your teeth, right? It's not a teeth whitening product. It doesn't bleach your teeth. It actually stains your teeth, right? It applies a purple stain onto your teeth, which will, eventually you will have to remove with the teeth whitening, right? Because the actual teeth whitening products, they will actually oxidize the stains away, but this doesn't like oxidize any stains. It just adds more stains to your teeth. And then that also kind of brings us to our fifth and last point, is that this the purple dye, it doesn't whiten your teeth. It technically grays your teeth via staining. It stains your teeth to more of a gray color. So if you actually know a lot about like mixing colors for like painting and all of that, like with color theory, when you actually mix purple and yellow in equal amounts, okay, it will actually result in a brown color. All right, surprising, brown color. When you mix purple and yellow in equal amounts, you will get a brown color. However, if you add like a drop of purple or like a drop or two of purple into like a glob of yellow, it will reduce the yellow tones. It doesn't turn brown, but it will start to look lighter in color. Although technically the color is will be gray. Okay, so you will hear this from people mixing colors. If you add too much, it will turn gray. Okay, I mean, gray does not have yellow. All right, so people are usually pretty happy with getting rid of yellow teeth, so it will do that, but it does not create a white color. Okay, that is why I say in the beginning that this is not a teeth whitening product, and they also say it is not a teeth whitening product, right? It is a teeth brightening product, right? It reduces yellow tones by making it grayer. It's absolutely fascinating, right? But but the most important thing is that I just want to remind you guys that this is not toothpaste, right? Even on the bottom, right? This product is not a substitute for toothpaste. Okay, so don't go ditching your toothpaste and using this as your toothpaste to brighten your teeth. Okay, so yeah, so just as like a recap, the five things I want you to remember and leave with is that number one, this is not a teeth whitening product. Number two, it can actually reduce yellow tones. Number three, the effects are temporary, but it can potentially be permanent. Number four, it is technically counterproductive to teeth whitening. It requires teeth whitening products to work harder if you want to do it later on. And then number five is that it stains your teeth gray. It does not whiten them. All right, and hopefully that sort of helps.